It's not what happens to you that matters, but how you react to it. Did you know that the ancient Stoics had a secret weapon that made them immune to the chaos and emotional turmoil caused by difficult people in life? Imagine having such a tool, a mental armor that shields you from the negative energy others try to throw your way. This is not just ancient history, it's a practical strategy that can transform your life today. Whether you're dealing with a demanding boss, an annoying family member, or anyone who drains your energy, Stoic philosophy offers a powerful solution. In today's video, we will explore how to apply Stoic principles not only to survive but to thrive amid adversity. This is about more than just overcoming challenges. It's about building a life of peace, resilience, and deep personal freedom. If you've ever felt weighed down by someone's negativity or simply want peace in this chaotic world, you're in the right place. Let's begin this journey together. Armed with the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, unlocking the secret to remaining calm no matter what life throws your way. I urge you not to miss any part of this video. Watching this means you choose to be different from the crowd, an exception, and you should act accordingly. Don't skip a single insight. The core idea is we must clearly set boundaries and decide how much influence external forces, especially from self-centered people, can invade our inner peace. Marcus Aurelius taught that you control your mind, not external events. Understanding this gives you true power. This truth resonates deeply when facing self-centered individuals, reminding us that real strength lies not in changing them or their behavior, which is often beyond our control, but in how we respond and treat them. When confronted by such people, what we truly control are our reactions, feelings, and how much space we allow them in our minds. This is no easy task, especially when emotions run high and the self-centered person plays an important role in our lives, be it family, partner, or colleague. Seneca advised that we often suffer more in our imagination than in reality. Many times, anxiety and pain around dealing with self-centered people are amplified by fear and expectations about what they might say or do next. Applying Seneca's wisdom, we learn to distinguish the real impact of their actions from the added suffering we create in our minds. This does not diminish the challenges posed by self-centered people, but helps us reclaim mental space, focusing on the present instead of worst-case scenarios. Picture carrying a backpack every day, and each negative interaction, manipulation, or hurtful comment from a self-centered person adds another stone. It becomes heavy, exhausting, and slows you down. Stoicism teaches us that we have the power to decide not to pile more stones into that backpack. We cannot change self-centered individuals, but we can control how their actions affect us. Reducing their role in our lives begins with a conscious choice to redirect our thoughts. This means focusing energy and mind on people and things that bring joy and peace. It's about setting emotional and physical boundaries to protect our mental health. Sometimes, this requires limiting contact with self-centered people, changing how we communicate to avoid giving them chances to influence us, or in some cases, ending the relationship entirely. At the same time, it's important to recognize this process can be emotionally painful. Stoicism doesn't mean suppressing feelings, but acknowledging, understanding, and then making rational decisions about how to act. If you're facing narcissistic parents or siblings, you're not just dealing with a difficult person, but also mourning the loss of a loving, supportive relationship you deserve. This is a form of grief. and you must allow yourself to go through it. Seek therapy. Find comfort in creative outlets like writing or painting, and rely on supportive friends or communities. These steps not only help you distance yourself from negativity, but also guide you toward healing and growth. Through Stoicism, we focus on building an inner fortress, a peaceful, resilient refuge within, by minimizing the role of self-centered people in our lives. We don't turn away from them out of hatred, but to prioritize our mental health and emotional peace. We choose serenity of mind as supreme, and no one can disturb it. Remember, feeling hurt, sadness, and seeking help are perfectly normal. What matters is that you are moving forward toward a healthier, happier version of yourself, with an inner fortress strong and impenetrable against all external chaos. This is how Stoicism helps us find strength in tranquility and consciously choosing to focus on what truly matters: your peace, happiness, and growth. Proud individuals often build a mask of superiority, expressed through charm, intelligence, success, or a combination of these. This mask is not merely for show, but a deep part of their ego, shielding them from facing their weaknesses and insecurities. However, when we begin to see beyond this mask and question its authenticity, not out of malice, but as a practice of Stoic philosophy in the pursuit of truth, we peel away layers of illusion to reveal the reality beneath. But how do we do this? First, hold firmly to the Stoic principle of indifference, distinguishing what is within our control and what is not. The goal is not to change the prideful person or outcomes beyond reach, but to shift how we perceive them, reducing their power over our emotions and reactions. When you notice their exaggerated self-promotion, instead of confronting them head-on or trying to tear them down, gently ask questions about their stories. For instance, inquire how they reached that conclusion or if they can elaborate further. These questions, posed with genuine curiosity and without judgment, can encourage the proud person and others around them to reflect on the truthfulness of their words. Yet, it's crucial to approach this with caution and mindfulness, ensuring your safety and mental well-being. Stoic philosophy teaches us to avoid confrontations that disturb our inner peace. Instead, we must maintain calmness and emotional balance, even when provoked. This means knowing when to engage and when to withdraw, always prioritizing your own tranquility. By adopting a curious but detached attitude, you do not directly challenge their prideful image, but invite them to explore the truth alongside you. This gentle questioning can gradually diminish their exaggerations, not through blunt conflict, but through subtle reflection. In doing so, you may find their influence over you lessens, allowing you to view situations and people more objectively. This strategy aligns with the Stoic practice called prosoche, or mindful attention, where we remain fully present and aware of our thoughts, words, and actions. Maintaining this mindfulness helps us respond to the proud gracefully and wisely, ensuring we uphold our values and commitment to inner peace. Challenging the idealized image of a proud person from a place where they no longer hold undue importance in your life is about seeking truth with compassion and without confrontation. It means skillfully unveiling the reality behind their mask, guided by Stoic virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. By doing this, you not only protect your inner peace, but also, indirectly, offer the proud person a chance for self-awareness and growth. This journey of awareness and healing is active, requiring courage and readiness to face sometimes uncomfortable truths about yourself. This path is not about confronting the proud or changing their behavior, but focusing on your own growth and mental health. Stoicism, with its deep foundation in nurturing self-awareness and personal virtue, fits perfectly with the therapeutic journey. It encourages us to look inward, understand our reactions, emotions, and guiding values. Seneca's wisdom resonates deeply. No one can possess everything they desire, but they can. Learn not to desire what they do not have, and find contentment with what they do. In therapy, this means recognizing that present limits or pain are not permanent, but challenges to help us grow and learn. It shifts the focus from seeking external approval, especially from those unable to offer it healthily, to cultivating inner recognition and self-compassion. Therapy becomes a safe space for this self-examination and growth, where we can explore feelings, experiences, and the impact of relationships without judgment. The goal is to heal wounds caused by toxic relationships, recognize our inherent worth, and learn that this worth does not depend on acceptance or validation from the proud or anyone else. In therapy, we perform a Stoic reflection, examining life and choices through the lens of wisdom and courage. We question the beliefs that have trapped us in harmful relationships. These beliefs may have led us to seek approval from those who cannot provide it healthily. This self-examination is a vital step toward detaching from the need for others' acceptance, a move that restores our independence and self-mastery. But therapy is not only about detachment, it is also about building something new within us. It is discovering joy, passion, and peace in our own way, creating a life aligned with deep values and aspirations. This perfectly reflects the Stoic aim of living a virtuous life. Happiness does not come from external recognition or relationships, but from living virtuously. Engaging in therapy and self-improvement is a powerful act of resistance against the negativity imposed by narcissists. It declares that we are not mere characters in their story, but possess the strength and wisdom to write our own. This is the essence of Stoicism, understanding that our power lies in how we choose to respond, cultivating our inner garden, and living in harmony with nature and reason. The journey through therapy and self-growth is not always easy. It demands courage to face our weaknesses, overcome fears, and step into the unknown. Yet it is also a path of hope, where each layer of pain and self-doubt is peeled away to reveal the resilient, radiant person within, waiting to be discovered and honored through the Stoic lens. Therapy reveals the ultimate freedom inside us, the freedom to choose our attitude, act with wisdom, and respond with compassion. Living a life that reflects our truest self is the reward of this healing and growth process. It proves our endurance and capacity for change. It reminds us that no matter the challenges we face, we have the right to nurture peace, joy, and fulfillment from within. As you walk this path, be brave like a Stoic. Embrace therapy and personal development as opportunities to become the architect of your own destiny. Commit yourself to the path of self-awareness and virtue, knowing that every step is progress toward a more authentic, stronger, and more peaceful life. Stoicism teaches us that while we cannot control external events or other people's actions, we have full mastery over our inner world, our thoughts, reactions, and emotions. This principle empowers us, especially when dealing with narcissists, who often launch attacks aimed directly at our peace of mind. Let's explore this further. Narcissists typically try to provoke, manipulate, or unsettle you with their words and actions. The natural response might be to retaliate, defend yourself, or engage in argument. However, Stoicism offers a different path: calmness, detachment, and inner peace. Controlling your response doesn't mean suppressing or denying feelings, but recognizing them and consciously choosing how to act. Sometimes that means pausing, taking a breath, and reflecting before replying, or even choosing not to respond at all. The key is to realize that your power lies in how you respond. You are not a slave to the narcissist's unpredictable moods. You are the guardian of your mental space. This strategy requires practice and mindfulness, developing deep awareness of emotional triggers and habitual reactions. It demands a commitment to observe your thoughts and feelings without acting impulsively. Here, Stoic exercises like journaling or meditation become invaluable tools. These practices help you step back and view situations with reason rather than emotion, selecting responses aligned with your values and desire for peace. When you refuse to play the narcissist's game, choosing calm detachment over conflict, you embody a deep Stoic virtue. You practice apatheia, freedom from destructive passions, not absence of emotion, but freedom from being disturbed by it. You live the Stoic ideal of tranquility in the face of provocation. This approach is not passive or evasive, but an active, decisive stance. I am the master of my soul, the protector of my peace. Your actions cannot breach the fortress of my mind unless I allow it. This is a declaration of independence, reclaiming power and committing to yourself. Applying this strategy not only shields you from the narcissist's negative influence, but also nurtures deep self-awareness and inner resilience. We learn to move through the world with calm confidence, knowing inner peace is inviolable. This is true freedom, the right to choose how we respond to the world, live by principles, and maintain tranquility even amid hardship. Remind yourself that you have the right to protect your mental space, control your reactions, and live with dignity, calm, and strength. This is not just a way to handle narcissists, but a blueprint for a mindful, virtuous life. As we conclude today's journey through Stoic wisdom and its application to dealing with difficult people, remember that your peace of mind is a sanctuary, a fortress no external force can breach without your consent. Like the Stoics, you have the power to choose your response, stand firm in adversity, and cultivate a life of calm and resilience. The strength you seek is within reach. It always has been, waiting to be uncovered and nurtured. Now, I invite you to continue exploring these profound ideas by watching one of the playlists on your screen, diving deeper into a philosophy that can transform your life and equip you to navigate its complexities with calm and wisdom. If you found value in today's discussion, please consider subscribing to our channel, sharing this video with those who need it, and liking it. Your support helps spread these timeless lessons to more people seeking guidance and strength. Together, let us begin this journey of personal growth and confidence are anchored by the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophers and pioneers in psychology. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. Let us keep learning, growing, and evolving together. Thank you for watching and being part of the Stoic Journal community. Until next time, continue to strengthen your inner fortress.